It's a brand new season here. We're in Tasmania for the QBE Australian Superbike Championship, and I just thought I'd tell you guys a little bit about what actually makes a superbike. Just have a look behind me here. I've got a couple of the top superbikes. I've got the next gen BMW superbike, which Glenn Allerton is performing very well on at the moment, and just over here I've got one of the Team Suzuki, the Volvo Group Suzuki bikes here, of Wayne Maxwell. Now these are the guys that finished first and second in the first race of the year. I just want to run through the differences between what you might have on your road bike at home or what you actually change to make one of these road bikes into a superbike. Let's start off by looking at Glenn's bike, seeing as though he won the first race. First thing is, if we have a look down here at the forks, you'll notice that the forks and the brakes and the discs, everything's standard. But internally, you're allowed to change the internals of these forks and put some different settings to make it a little bit more racy and to make that suspension work better. Of course, the other difference is the tyres. You'll notice that slick tyres, not the road tyres that you use on the road. They obviously give you a little bit more grip, which make the guys do those fast lap times. Inside the motor, you're going to have a look here. From the bottom of the motor to the top of the motor, you're not allowed to change anything. You're allowed to adjust the pistons or machine the pistons a little bit, camshafts, and what that does is gives you an extra 10 to 20 more horsepower over what your standard bike does. We'll move over to Suzuki now. You have a look at the Suzuki. You're obviously allowed to change your covers, and you can see there's a modified cover with an extra bit of safety on here. That is welded onto the side so that if you actually do fall off the machine, it doesn't rub through and put oil on the circuit. On top of that, I want you to come and have a look at the dash, because this is my favourite part. This is really beautiful. You can see that the guys run different electronic packages, and where you have your dials on your bike at home, these run Motec systems, and on that Motec system you can get a lot of different information, and it gives you your lap times and things like that. So what we're looking at is a couple of different things. There's some more things that I want to show you. Just hang on and we'll be back in a minute. Control tyres are back in the QBE Australian Superbike Championship, like they've always been, but in a different way. Last year we had Dunlop alone, but the rules have changed this year, and what that's done, it's allowed different manufacturers to come on board. Already we've got Dunlop and Pirelli, and it's turning to be quite a battle between the two brands already, and I think it's a battle that is going to go through to the championship. The idea between having these different brands is what it means is that all the riders can have the same choices of tyre, not like the old days when you had those specials. So the guy who finishes last can have either the best Dunlop or the best Pirelli, the same as the guy that's winning the races. I don't know which tyre brand is going to come out on top at the end of the year, but it's going to be an exciting year, and I can't wait to find out.